Forest ujya hanze. Ikipe ya Nottingham Forest ariko Shandash atari kubyumva neza, akaba ari ku mupira w'umutekano corner kufra yaritewe na n'icumi wa Nottingham Forest ufitwe n'abasore ba Braga imbere y'izamu. Umupira ufitwe n'abasore ba Braga aribo bakiwifitiye, bari guhererekanya imbere y'izamu ryabo. Braga kari ufite umupira akaba ari umukinnyi w'ikipe ya Stuttgart uryamye hasi. Ikipe ya Celtic ni hasi. Ikipe ya Celtic n'ikipe ya Lille. Celtic ikaba yatangiranye igitego. 𝐔𝐑𝐈𝐒 contre-attaque. 𝐔𝐑𝐈𝐒 ku munota wa 11 ikipe ya Celtic ikaba yafunguye amazamu. 𝐔𝐑𝐈𝐒 ikaba nanone yari yizamukiye ariko ateye umupira umuzamu w'ikipe ya Lille ahita awufata. Umupira ukaba ari uwo guterwa imbere n'umuzamu w'ikipe ya Lille, akaba yadegaje ateye imbere wa defense w'ikipe ya Celtic umupira awusubiza imbere. Reka dusubire ku kibuga cy'ikipe ya n'ikipe ya Nottingham Forest. Braga n'ikipe ya Nottingham Forest, abasore b'ikipe ya Braga bifitiye umupira, akaba ari ubusa ku busa ku munota wa 12 w'umukino. Iyi akaba ari imikino ya UEFA Europa League, hakaba hari imikino ine irangiye mu kanya gatoya. Iyi ngiyi akaba ari indi mikino ikurikiyeho, aho nk'umukino wahuzaga ikipe ya Fenerbahce ndetse n'ikipe ya Aston Villa warangiye ari igitego kimwe cyatsinzwe na Jadon Sancho ku mutwe ku busa bw'ikipe ya Braga. Ikipe ya Olympique Lyon nayo ikaba yabashije gutsinda ikipe ya Celtic, ndetse ikipe ya Celtic ikaba yanganyije ikipe ya PAOK Thessaloniki iza kunganya nayo. Contre-attaque y'ikipe ya Braga, ariko abasore ikipe ya Nottingham Forest umupira bahita bawuta hanze. Internet ikaba ikomeje kuba ikibazo, ariko tukaba twagarutse ku kibuga cy'ikipe ya Braga n'ikipe ya Nottingham Forest bikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa. Ikipe ya Nottingham Forest yo muri Premier League ikaba yagiye muri Portugal gukina n'ikipe ya Braga, ikaba ari imikino ya UEFA Europa League. Mu Butaliyani i Roma, AS Roma ikaba yakiriye ikipe ya Stuttgard yo mu Budage, bikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa ku munota 16 w'umukino. Ntabwo ari iyo mikino gusa iri kuba, kuko no muri Espagne ikipe ya Celtic yakiriye ikipe yo mu Faransa muri Ligue Lille. Ikipe ya Celtic mu munota wa 15 ikaba yafunguye amazamu, akaba ari igitego kimwe ku busa bw'ikipe ya Lille. Ikipe ya Nottingham Forest ndetse n'ikipe ya Braga ikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa, batwereka ishoti Morgan Gibbs White yarateye ariko rijya hanze. Danny Ndoye avuga ati habuze gatoya, Shandisha bakomera amashyi ati basore banjye mugume mugerageze turebe ko amanota 3 twayacyura mu Bwongereza. Basore ikipe ya Braga akaba aribo bifite umupira, bari guhererekanya imbere y'izamu ryabo, ko Danny Ndoye umupira ahita ikipe ya Braga ikaba imaze gutera muri imwe ikipe ya ikintu bita ikaba ikomeje kugorana. Nottingham Forest ikipe ya Braga bikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa ku munota wa 16 ati umupira no gusubizwa ikirere rwose cyane. Ikipe ya Braga ikaba imaze gutanga amapase mu gihe ikipe ya Nottingham Forest imaze gutanga amapase 109, ariko nta gitego kiraboneka, ari ubusa ku busa. AS Roma ndetse n'ikipe ya Stuttgard nabo bikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa. Celta Vigo na Lille akaba ariho habashije kuboneka igitego. Abasore b'ikipe ya Lille bari gupasanya imbere y'izamu ryabo. Ikipe ya Vigo iri kwatakirwa na Bologna, Iglesias ndetse na Iago Aspas. Abataka babiri kabisa b'abasaza basaziye mu kibuga, ariko izamu bararibona. Karita y'umuhondo ku mukinnyi w'ikipe ya Celta Vigo, bamubwira ati wakoze ikosa. Imikino yarangiye kare, nkaba kwibutsa ko Fenerbahce ndetse na Aston Villa yarangiye ari igitego kimwe cya Aston Villa cyatsinzwe na 𝐏𝐑𝐈𝐒 Sancho ku busa bw'ikipe ya Fenerbahce. Ikipe ya Lille nayo bikaba byarangiye yitsinda igitego kimwe. Ikipe ya Celtic iza kunganya, naho ikipe ya PAOK iza gutsinda Real Betis ibitego 2 ku busa. Olivier Giroud ari kuburana. Olivier Giroud kapiteni w'ikipe ya Lille ari kuburana, ariko ubundi ikipe yatsinzwe nta kundi byagenda. Uyu musore w'ikipe ya Lille bamukandagiye nabi, bagiye kuri VAR. Umusore wa Celta Vigo arahita ahabwa ikarita y'umutuku kubera ko yakandagiye nabi rwose uyu mukinnyi wa Lille. Uyu ni umutuku. Ku munota 27 ikipe ya Olivier Giroud ikaba igiye guhabwa umutuku. Yamukandagiye nabi rwose ku kirenge, ahubwo sinzi niba ari bugaruke. Yari yamuhaye umuhondo, ariko umuhondo awukuyeho ahita amuha umutuku. Oscar ariko arubitire nawe akamubwira ati urenganyije gute kandi mvuye kuri VAR. Baye ngombwa ko umutoza w'ikipe ya Celta Vigo ahagurutsa abandi bakinnyi. Uwitwa 𝐏𝐕𝐄 w'ikipe ya Celta Vigo akaba ari uhawe ikarita y'umutuku. Celta Vigo bakaba bari gukina ari abakinnyi, mu gihe ikipe ya Olivier Giroud Lille ari 10. Turebe ko bagira amahirwe yenda bakabasha kuyitsinda. Lille yatakira, Lille yataka, Lille yataka. Yiguhindura ashaka Olivier Giroud ku mutwe, ariko arahusha. Bakaba bari kuburana ati penalty. Umusifuzi akabwira Olivier Giroud se ntanzi ikarita y'umutuku mbaye na penalty, ahubwo ati mujye gutera corner. Ariko iyi ngiyi nayo yaba ari penalty baramutse bagiye kuri VAR. Baramutse bagiye kuri VAR rwose iyi penalty yari igihe Lille bayiha. Alonso wahoze akina muri akaba yibereye muri Celta Vigo, nawe kubera kuburana bakaba kapiteni Iago Aspas ndetse na Olivier Giroud bari kuvugana n'umusifuzi. Alonso wahoze akina muri Chelsea akaba asigaye yibera muri Celta Vigo. Corner y'ikipe ya Lille ku munota wa 30 w'umukino igice cya mbere. Umukino urimo amahane menshi cyane n'amakarita menshi cyane. Akaba ari undi mukinnyi ugiye guhabwa ikarita y'umuhondo, ni umukinnyi wa Lille. Umupira bawuvuyemo bibereye mu magambo menshi, amakarita abaye menshi. Uwo bita Ngoyi, umukinnyi w'ikipe ya Lille, nawe akaba ahawe ikarita y'umuhondo. nawe araje aho gukina umupira akina umuntu, kandi noneho abikora ari imbere ya arbitre, nawe bakaba bamuhaye ikarita y'umuhondo ako kanya. Mwibutsa ko ikipe ya Celta Vigo yahawe ikarita y'umutuku, ariko ikarita y'umutuku yari yitsindiye igitego. Celta Vigo ifite igitego kimwe, ikipe ya Lille ifite ubusa. Tujye ku kibuga kwa AS Roma, we yakiye ikipe ya Stuttgard. AS Roma iri kwatakwa bimeze nabi, umuzamu akuramo umupira, bahita bakizizamu batera imbere abakinnyi b'ikipe ya AS Roma. Ikipe ya AS Roma ndi kubona bari kuyataka, wagira ngo ntago iri mu rugo. Tujye kwa Braga ndetse na Nottingham Forest turebe ko byifashe. Ikipe ya Nottingham Forest ikomeje kwataka, ariko umuzamu atera imbere. Kwa Rangers ndetse na 𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐒, igitego kikaba cyabonetse cy'ikipe ya Rangers. Uwo bita Moi Lille 0, Lille has a red card. Braga vs Nottingham Forest is still 0-0 in UEFA League. Rangers vs 𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐒, it's 1 goal for Rangers, 0 𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐒. It's in UEFA Europa League. This is UEFA Europa League. Rangers vs 𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐒 0-0. Braga vs Nottingham Forest 0-0. AS Roma vs Stuttgart 0-0. Vigo 1 goal, Lille 0. Celta Vigo has received a red card. It's UEFA Europa League. Ikipe ya Braga yatakira iri kwataka izamu rya Nottingham Forest. Ikipe ya 𝐿𝐕𝐄𝐃 kwishyura bikaba byayinaniye, nubwo ikipe ya Celta Vigo itushyuye, ahubwo Bologna ariko abasore ba Lille bakuramo umupira. Abasore ba Lille bakaba bakuyemo umupira. This is UEFA Europa League. Celta Vigo 1, Lille 0. Celta Vigo has received a red card. Now it is 9 men to 10 men. Let's see if the team of Olivier Giroud, Lille, gets to win this match. Olivier Giroud say that Olivier Giroud uvuga ati bankoreye ikosa. Olivier Giroud wanze no guhaguruka, ariko arahaguruka. Olivier Giroud ari nawe kapiteni w'ikipe ya Lille mw'iri joro. Abasore ba Lille barerekanya neza, kata mu mitwe bashaka Olivier Giroud, umupira arawubura. Uwitwa Alonso akaba ayoboye ubwugarizi bw'ikipe ya Celta Vigo. Abasore ba Lille bari kwataka, Lille barataka, ariko sinimba uyu musore ataraririye. Yego yarayemo. Offside. Olivier Giroud, captain of Lille. This is Marcos Alonso, who was the player of Chelsea. Alonso played many seasons in Premier League for Chelsea, and Olivier Giroud by Chelsea. They were teammates. Now the opponent tonight in UEFA Europa League. It's 1 goal for Celta Vigo, 0 for Lille. 0-0 Braga vs Nottingham Forest. 0 AS Roma vs Stuttgart. Rangers 1 𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐒 0. This is UEFA Europa League. Ku kibuga cy'ikipe ya Rangers Rangers ikaba yafunguye amazamu, akaba ari igitego kimwe cya Rangers ku busa bwa Ludogorets. Ikipe ya Braga ndetse na Nottingham Forest, Danny Ndoye ndetse na Morgan Gibbs bakaba nta kintu bari bakora imbere y'izamu, bikaba bikiri ubusa ku busa ku munota wa 39. Ora Aina, still Ora Aina, Morgan Gibbs White ariko basubiza inyuma ku muzamu. Danny Ndoye offside, ati Danny Ndoye is offside. Nottingham Forest Braga 0-0. This is UEFA Europa League. Danny Ndoye offside. AS Roma Stuttgard. Roma 1 goal, 0 Stuttgart. 1 corner for AS Roma, 1 corner for Stuttgart on 41st minute of the game, of the first half. Minota 41, corner imwe ya AS Roma kuri corner imwe ya Stuttgart. Ikipe ya AS Roma ikaba yafunguye amazamu, minota 41, igitego kimwe cya AS Roma ku busa Stuttgart. Celta Vigo vs. Celta Vigo has received a red card on the 4th minute of the game. Celta Vigo lead the game 1-0 to Lille. With 1 man down, Celta Vigo lead the game. Olivier Giroud and his teammate can't still open for Lille. Minota 40 w'umukino, Celta Vigo yabonye umutuku, ikaba ikiyoboye n'igitego kimwe. Olivier Giroud n'ingabo ze za Lille zikaba zitari zabasha gufungura amazamu. Celta Vigo bari gukina ari 9 ariko baracyayoboye n'igitego cyabo kimwe ku busa bwa Lille ku munota 40 w'umukino. Braga Nottingham Forest. This is UEFA Europa League. Ati wigushije umupira n'uwo guterekwa imbere y'umuzamu wa Nottingham Forest. AS Roma Stuttgart, igitego kimwe cya AS Roma ku busa bwa Stuttgart. AS Roma Stuttgart, Roma still leading 1 goal, 0 Stuttgart on the 44th minute of the game of the first half. This is UEFA Europa League. On the other pitch, Celta Vigo still lead with 9 men. It's still 1 goal for Celta Vigo, 0 for Lille on the 42nd minute of the game. This is UEFA Europa League. This is the UEFA Europa League. Braga vs Nottingham Forest. It's still 0-0. Nottingham Forest trying the best but can't still get the goal. On the 43rd minute of the game, still 0, Braga 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Rangers vs Ludogorets. It's still 1 goal for Rangers, 0 for Ludogorets. On the 44th minute of the game, Rangers still going, but the keeper saves the day. AS Roma vs Stuttgart. Bikaba bikiri mu gice half time. AS Roma 1, Stuttgart 0. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 vs Lille. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 Lille 0. On the 44th minute of the game, 𝐶𝐸𝐵 still lead the game with 9 men because 𝐶𝐸𝐵 has received a red card. Braga Nottingham Forest on the 5th minute of the game, 0-0. We have an additional time of 1 minute and it's over. Half time, Braga 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Rangers 1, Ludogorets 0. Half time. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 Lille. We have an additional 7 minutes on the game of 𝐶𝐸𝐵 vs Lille. Bakaba batwongereho iminota 7 ku mukino wa 𝐶𝐸𝐵 iri gukina na Lille. On the 5th minute of the game, 𝐶𝐸𝐵 still lead 1 goal, 0 Lille. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 has received a red card. This is UEFA Europa League. Marcos Alonso. Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud is the captain of Lille. Corner kick, but 𝐶𝐸𝐵 saved the counter-attack. Lille counter-attack, but it's corner. Corner kick. Losc corner kick. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 still lead the game 1, but 𝐶𝐸𝐵 has received a red card. We are on the 5th minute of the game. We have an additional time of 7 minutes. Lille still pushing, trying to equalize, but 𝐶𝐸𝐵 boys, led by Marcos Alonso, Olivier Giroud, but 𝐶𝐸𝐵 defense led by Marcos Alonso. Borja Iglesias, Thiago Aspas, Borja Iglesias, but it's 4. 𝐶𝐸𝐵 still lead the game by 1-0, even if they are 9 men because they received a red card. Counter-attack of 𝐶𝐸𝐵, Thiago Aspas, Borja Iglesias, but the ball was wrong given. Counter-attack ikipe ya Aspas ndetse na Borja Iglesias ariko batanga umupira nabi. Abasore ba Lille bakaba aribo ubu bari kwataka. Ku munota wa 45 bongeye iminota 7, amaze gushira iminota 3. UEFA Europa League. Banakubwira ko AS Roma igiye kuruhuka ifite igitego cyayo kimwe ku busa bwa Stuttgart. Naho hagati y'ikipe ya Nottingham Forest na Braga bagiye kuruhuka ari ubusa ku busa, mu gihe Rangers yafunguye amazamu agiye kuba ari igitego kimwe cya Rangers ku busa bwa Ludogorets. Abagikina akaba ari ikipe ya 𝐶𝐸𝐵 ndetse na Lille. Halftime on the other pitches, still playing Celta Vigo vs Lille because we have an additional time of 7 minutes, but Celta Vigo still lead 1-0 of Lille on the 49th minute of the game. Olivier Giroud and his boys can't still get a goal, even if Celta Vigo are down to 1 man because they received a red card. Halftime, Celta Vigo 1, Lille 0, Ludogorets 1, AS Roma 1, Stuttgart 0, Nottingham vs Braga 0-0. This is halftime. Real Madrid won the game versus Monaco 6-1. He's still for UEFA Europa League, but I can give you some update on UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid won the game versus Monaco 6-1. FC Barcelona won by 4 versus Slavia Prague. Newcastle won. Tottenham won 2-0 versus Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich won 2-0. Manchester City lost to Bodo Glimt 3-1. Marseille lost to Liverpool 3-0. It's still halftime for UEFA Europa League. The halftime ended Rangers versus Ludogorets. It was 1 for Rangers, 0 for Ludogorets. Braga versus Nottingham is still 0-0. AS Roma versus Stuttgart. Roma is leading the game by 1-0. Celta Vigo versus Lille. Celta Vigo is leading 1-0 of Rome, but Vigo is down to 1 man because they received a red card in the first half. To see if Olivier Giroud and his men of Lille will equalize in this game, because they will be playing 45 minutes with 9 men to 10. We see if they overturn the situation, because Celta Vigo is down to 1 man. Nottingham Forest and their coach Sean Dyche are still having 0-0 in Portugal. Braga is still equalizing with them 0-0. In a few minutes, second half will begin. This is UEFA Europa. Ari from Iraq. Hello. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being with us. It's a great honor to have you, Ari from Iraq. And you also, who will be following, give me some love in the comments. In a few minutes, second half will begin. Olivier Giroud and his boys are in the tunnel preparing to enter. Olivier Giroud talking with his old teammate Marcos Alonso, because they played together a short time in Chelsea. Olivier Giroud and Marcos Alonso, they played together the short time in Chelsea. Now Marcos Alonso is in Celta Vigo, Olivier Giroud is in Lille, and he is the captain. Now they are facing each other because Marcos Alonso is leading the defense of Celta Vigo and Olivier Giroud is leading the attack of Lille. Now Lille is going to make two substitutes. Lille, at the beginning of the second time, Lille is going to make change. I see two new faces who are going to enter into the pitch. And the other players are coming because the second half is about to begin. Ali from Iraq, I see you in the comments, and anyone who can give me some love in the comments. Mati Fernandez is in. Alex is out. For real. Two substitutes for real. And it looks like Celta Vigo also has made a substitute. Pereira is in. And Pablo Duran is in. The two teams has made two substitutions. Let's go to the other pitches to see if any of other teams has made any substitution. Roma vs Stuttgart. Roma vs Stuttgart. The match has started and Roma is still leading at home 1-0 of Stuttgart. Braga vs Nottingham Forest. Braga vs Nottingham is still 0-0 at the 5th minute of the game. Penalty check at Braga and Nottingham Forest. VAR is checking if there is a penalty. There is a penalty check on the game of Nottingham Forest and Braga. It seems like Nottingham Forest got a penalty. Yes, Nottingham Forest got a penalty on the 51st minute of the game. At the beginning of the second half, Nottingham Forest start well. Morgan Gibbs-White is going to take that penalty. Morgan Gibbs-White versus goalkeeper of Braga at the 50th minute of the game, of the second half, the beginning of the second half. Morgan Gibbs-White is going to take that penalty. Shandash is discussing with the fourth referee. I don't know what he is claiming. Braga's coach is discussing with his team. Morgan Gibbs-White take that penalty. Morgan Gibbs-White, Nottingham Forest got a penalty. Shandai checking on his watch. Morgan Gibbs-White versus Braga's goalkeeper. Morgan Gibbs-White takes and it's saved. Braga's goalkeeper saved the penalty of Morgan Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White took it, and the Braga goalkeeper saved it. It's still 0-0. Braga 0, Nottingham Forest 0. It was a huge opportunity. Shandash telling his boy to calm down. The goalkeeper and the defender of Braga celebrating. It's a huge blow for Nottingham Forest. Still 0-0. Braga counter-attack. Braga counter-attack. Braga counter-attack. Braga counter-attack. Braga counter-attack. And Braga from saving a penalty to Nottingham Forest. Braga 1, Nottingham Forest 0. From Morgan Gibbs-White losing a penalty, from Braga goalkeeper saving a penalty, and to a counter-attack, to Braga scoring first goal of the game. At the 54th minute of the game, Braga 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Let's check on the other pitch. Rangers vs Ludogorets. Rangers still leading the game 1-0 Ludogorets. Checking AS Roma vs Stuttgart. AS Roma is still leading the game, but Stuttgart has a big and a great kick. Stuttgart has a good kick. Let's see what they do about it. Let's see. With the free kick, direct free kick. What a brawl. Celta Vigo vs Lille. Bikaba bigeze ku munota wa 49. Ikipe ya Celta Vigo ikaba ikifite igitego cyayo ku busa bwa Lille. Celta Vigo still leading with 9 men on the pitch. Lille with 10 men, they are still behind. Let's hope and see if trying to get the second goal. Let me remind you the results of the previous results in Europa League. Game of Fenerbahce and Aston Villa. Aston Villa won the game by 1-0. Rio won the games. Celtic draw. And now Braga is winning 1-0. Corner kick of Braga. Corner kick in the header, but it's Celta Vigo is winning vs Lille 2-0. Rangers is winning 1-0. João Neves is playing for Braga. João Moutinho is playing for Braga.